Lord have mercy. Kim is very excited to be here today. Hi, everybody. I'm Sherelle Roberts. Welcome into Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host and moderator. We're joined by the Let's Talk team. We've got Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, a.k.a. Vampira, maybe?
Nosferatu.
And Lisa High. Hey, everybody.
Hello. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, so obviously it's Halloween because so Kim sometimes does dress as a vampire just generally in her day-to-day life. But today we were like, yes, you can come on, you can come on air this way. So, woo, Lordy. Okay, so tonight is Trick or Treat all over Central Kentucky. And we've got a list of times for you here. So, all right, from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, that's going to be Lexington, Fayette County, Georgetown, Scott County, Nicholasville, Jessamine County, Versailles, Woodford County, Paris, Bourbon County, Berea, Richmond, and Madison County, Corbin, London, and Laurel County. You're all from 6 to 8. So you got a little while after you get off work to get the kiddos into whatever they're in if they didn't wear it all day today. And then from 5 to 8, we've got Frankfort and Franklin County.
Wow, they get an extra hour.
3 hours.
Yeah, they do get an extra hour.
It's our state's capital.
You know, is that what it is?
They have the pillowcases instead of the pumpkins, so they need 3 hours.
I had a mean lawmaker joke about monsters roaming, but I'm going to hold it in. Oh, lawmakers. I love you so much. Okay, so one of the biggest events in Central Kentucky happens in Lexington. It's Lexington's Halloween variety show. And the Thriller Parade, listen, y'all, it's moved. So don't go downtown. Stand it on Main Street with your costume on, because nobody's gonna be there, okay?
There might be some zombies.
It's gonna be at the fairgrounds at Masterson Station, okay? And it's going to be on November 5th due to rain on the original date, okay? So don't go there tonight, because it ain't gonna be there. November 5th. And you'll get to see all the folks dancing and having a good time. Local performance will take place at 4 p.m., followed by the Thriller Parade, which you're seeing a little bit of video now, at 5 p.m. And there's going to be local food and drink vendors beginning at 2:30.
Oh, it's going to be a great time.
Yeah.
It really is. Have you guys ever done the Thriller Parade or the dance? I know I want to too, but I've never done it. It looks like so much fun.
And it's really easy to sign up for, but you do have to go to, I think, 2 rehearsals.
Yes,
Okay.
you do.
For the dance steps.
So when I was growing up, for these young folks that don't know I grew up when Thriller was coming on TV in real time.
Yes.
Yes.
And remember, for whatever reason, I'm not sure this was the right thing to do. They used to play it like in between Saturday morning cartoons. So it would be like Care Bears, and then it would be like, whoa,
Oh, that's right.
And I just remember being so terrified, like this cannot be real life. Like what?
It was kind of scary. I do remember
You're
that.
younger
Yes.
than most of us are, so that might be the difference. You're
You
younger.
were like in
Yeah.
second grade,
I don't know, I
first
was in
grade?
like 10th grade or something.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
was I.
Yeah.
I was
Wait.
older.
What?
Yeah.
I think
10th grade.
We were older.
I think so.
Oh, okay. Well,
Or
Wow.
middle school.
Okay.
we'll compare those later. But yes, I do remember that was just like, I don't think it's appropriate for kids. And that was like my first introduction to Michael Jackson too. And I was like,
was it really?
that guy's a zombie.
The music video was awesome, but it wasn't as
Yes, it was
freaky.
scary.
was.
It really, really was.
And it was one
Eyes
of the
were crazy.
longest videos at the time, too.
Yes.
Yes.
So it was really something.
It was like a
huge.
short film.
It was.
Yeah, yeah. So
Scary.
glad that's not coming on TV regularly.
I'm not going to show Alex it because he would freak out.
Yeah, no. Okay, so listen, not everybody celebrates Halloween, but you still want candy and you still want to have fun. So there are all kinds of things that you can do. So when I was growing up, we didn't celebrate Halloween. So my mom found all kinds of fun things for us to do, and my mom was extra. Imagine that I came from somebody who was over the top. And she would have like little stations around the house, like apple bobbing, and you know, we'd make like little caramels and stuff like. Yeah, so we would find all kinds of interesting things to do. But this got me thinking, like, what other things can you do? Like, you know, if you're not going out.
No, baking is always an option.
Yes.
Like the cupcakes
Yes.
and candies and stuff like that. Make your own candy.
That's right.
Yes.
the carving of the pumpkins. You could do that too.
Yep.
You know, go to the movies. The movies are still open. You know, there's lots of movies out right now.
And I bet you could like get better seats because there's not going to be a ton of people
Yes,
there.
that's right. That's right.
We always, like, we would take a room in the house, my sister, we would like create a haunted house out of like one of the rooms. Yeah. We'd have like a bowl where you would have to stick your hand in. It would be spaghetti, but it would be brains.
Yes. The Jello, which is the insides of a person.
Yeah. Oh, it kept us busy for hours.
So much fun.
Y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy parents.
Like that actually hurt my stomach a little bit. Like I don't think I like that.
We need to toughen you up.
That's right. Listen, I already told y'all I keep a rebuke ready for everything, okay? All right, coming up after the break. Everyone tries to be all scared on Halloween, but let's talk about facing our fears after the break.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
It's the annual enrollment period for Medicare Advantage plans, and you have a choice, which is why Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here to help you get all the benefits you qualify for. Give us a call today at 800-608-1493 for a plan review with a licensed agent. We'll help you make the most of your budget. Ask about our $0 monthly premium plans that include dental, vision, and hearing, along with transportation, a gym membership, and $0 copays for prescriptions. We also have plans to help you pay for groceries, over-the-counter health items, and utilities like cell phone, all on a single prepaid MasterCard. Call Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield at 800-608-1493 for your Medicare Advantage plan review. Find a plan with all the benefits you're eligible for. We're here to help, so you never go it alone. That's our anthem.
No one wins alone.
NASCAR is really a team sport.
The team around you is ultimately what builds your success.
You got to have a coach. You got to have people working with you. No different at Morgan & Morgan. That attorney has a great team behind him that makes them the winning team.
You need your mechanics, your pit crew to make everything be a cohesive group and all come together.
Every team member that we have at RCR is key to our success. Without a team, you can't get to the finish line.
K-A-T-S, cats. Is your heating and cooling system under warranty? You may want to read the fine print before you say yes. Most manufacturers require an annual maintenance to keep the extended warranty. Cats is here to keep your systems running smoothly and keep them in warranty year after year. We're so proud of our personal service. We see you as our neighbor, not just a number. Cats Heating and Cooling proudly carries day and night HVAC products. K-A-T-S, cats. Call us today to schedule your annual maintenance.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. It is time for the, what is it called? Countdown. It is time for the Countdown Conversation. This is the part of the show where we discuss as many topics as we can in 6 minutes if we remember how to talk. Okay, so first up, face your fear. Okay, so everybody is just doing this thing around Halloween where we just want to scare ourselves. We got people jumping out from behind things. We got people watching scary movies. I was driving on the way into work and I saw a scary clown on somebody's porch. You know I had a rebuke for it. And I thought, why do we have to do all these things that are scary? Like, let's talk about facing our fears. So, what's a fear that you had to face that when you faced it, you were like, oh, that wasn't even as bad as I thought it was going to be?
Lisa had a good one.
Oh gosh. Okay, so I mean, honestly, this was a huge fear for me. Having a baby. That was my biggest fear. And of course I got pregnant, and so guess what? You need to face that fear real quick. So I always wanted to have a C-section because I thought it would be easier, you know, just the natural childbirth. So I was like, but my pregnancy went well. I had to face it and just know that I was going to have natural childbirth. So I read books. I just got myself so psyched up and really got into the zone for it. And then I ended up having an emergency C-section and ended up not having natural childbirth. And then I was a little disappointed because I finally got myself psyched up to have this baby. And then I had the C-section and everything was healthy and fine, but I kind of wanted to kind of have the natural childbirth.
It's like training for a 5K. You know, you do all that work, and then the race gets canceled 2 nights before.
Yes, that's exactly how it felt.
I've not experienced that, Kim.
Well, I think it probably felt a little bit better than it probably was going to feel.
All's well that ends well.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Exactly.
Well, so my biggest fear throughout my entire life was failure. And so if anybody knows me, I'm a rule follower, straight and narrow. I drive the speed limit. I do all the things. I file my taxes on time. I do everything I'm supposed to do because I was afraid of failure. Well, I've spent the last couple of years trying things and failing at a lot of them. And it hasn't been as scary or as devastating as I thought it was going to be. And in fact, I think it made me a richer person because being so risk averse made me very two-dimensional, right? And now I feel like I have so much more depth and experience, and I feel like I can empathize with people a little bit better because when you live your life kind of in this perfection mode and you don't fail, you can't see real people's needs or hurts or pains. And now I feel like I can.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
You can get some good testimonies from failures.
Yes, right.
Yes, good testimonies. Yes.
This may seem shocking for some, but I was extremely shy when I was younger. Like, I don't know if some of my teachers knew I even had a voice. I would have like panic attacks. If I had to get up and do a book report in front of class, like I would lose my voice, I would freeze. And so in middle school, I took speech and drama. It was like an after-school extracurricular thing, and we'd have speech competitions, and it helped. It didn't cure it, as I'd say, but it was something that I knew that I had to do to face a fear, and I'm glad I did it.
Yeah, absolutely. Love that.
That's so big. I could never imagine you.
I know, right?
No. I mean, we grow up into different things. I was very much like you, very shy when I was a kid, and honestly, every performance job I've ever had has been some of the hardest things I've ever had to do. First time I went on stage for my speech class was terrifying. First play was terrifying. There was one outdoors where we had a huge audience, and it was an outdoor thing, and I literally was looking for the escapes to run away from the show. Literally looking how to run into the field. This, Let's Talk Kentucky, this was a terrifying thing to start off doing live, but you know, you just got to do it sometimes.
Yes, you do.
And you got to be a vampire.
And I'm a vampire now, too. Yes. I have my own coffin to sleep in.
Too much, Kim.
Oh my God.
Oh, sure.
All right, up next, candy limit. So we all know there's going to be just candy appearing out of everywhere. I came into my office today, there was a Hershey bar on my desk. I was like, oh. And so it makes me think, do you give yourself a candy limit? Like, do you say, I can only have this much and no more, or do you just go bananas?
I have to go cold turkey. I'm like, I've got to keep it away from me, out of sight, out of mind. I let the boys literally take their candy to the room, hide it wherever they want, so it's not in my face. Because when we come here, there's candy, there's food all the time, and I just, that's my limit.
Kim?
Well, I give myself a limit. I try to, have a certain amount, but honestly, when you live with someone that has a sweet tooth, the bag just shows up in the living room instead.
Yes, that's right.
You've got to, I put my own limit in a little bowl, but then I move right over to the bag with Adam.
Oh.
So it's kind of difficult.
It is hard.
I don't have a sweet tooth. Which is, I know, everybody else in my family does. Actually, one of my sisters doesn't, but Cameron does. And so I bought 2 big bags of like trick-or-treat candy, for trick-or-treating tonight. And guess what?
What?
Last night, little mouse got into the candy.
Interesting.
And so he has little fun time. So Cameron and Adam have some stories I think that they should share with us sometime.
Did he leave some?
Oh yeah, he left some, but he got into it, which he wasn't supposed to. So.
Did you like catch him with like his hands in the bag like this?
I hear this.
And then he comes around the corner with chocolate in the corners of his mouth.
What? I don't know.
Oh, Cameron Mills.
Love him.
Well, we have another topic that we did not make to again today.
It's the same one.
It's the same one, saving money. Evidently, we don't want to save money.
That's right. That's why we keep pushing it off.
We can't talk about it.
Not on Halloween.
We'll talk about it tomorrow. All right. It's a shame. We're a bad influence. Okay, everybody, stay with us. Coming up after the break, we talk about androids and sheep.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
Next, E.T. behind the scenes of daytime Halloween. Plus,
I'm hanging with Henry Winkler, and we are chatting all about his new book.
It is an E.T. exclusive.
Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7 on ABC 36.
Daniel Cameron, you said you absolutely support bringing back Matt Bevin's ruthless Medicaid plan.
Threatening to take away health care from working parents.
This sounds very similar to something that Governor Matt Bevin tried.
Well, absolutely.
And you absolutely supported Bevin when he attacked Kentucky teachers, too.
Taking taxpayer money from public schools to give to fancy private schools? Really?
It's only going to hurt Kentuckians.
And who would want to do that? Makes no sense to me.
Daniel Cameron is wrong for Kentucky.
It goes down in the field.
With FanDuel, every night is a watch party. New customers bet $5 to get $150 bonus if your team wins. Bet all the stars with all your friends and tell them that they get 3 months of NBA League Pass on us with any $5 bet. Only on FanDuel. New customers bet $5, get $150 bonus if your team wins. Plus NBA League Pass on us.
Menacing, 3, 2, 1.
The band just got covered by Delta Dental and the nation's largest network of dentists, and they can't stop smiling.
Delta Dental!
A serious car wreck can happen anywhere, anytime.
Hughes & Coleman makes it easy to get the help you need right when you need it.
Call 800-800-4600.
ABC 36, on your side.
Monster Night is upon us.
It's Halloween on Dancing with the Stars.
These girls know how to party.
Monster Night on Dancing with the Stars, live tonight on ABC and Disney+.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host and moderator, Sherelle Roberts. We're here with the Let's Talk team, and joining us at the table is Erica Cook with the Carnegie Center for Literacy and Learning. Welcome, Erica.
Welcome. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So glad to have you. So I do have to admit, small plug, Carnegie Center is probably one of my favorite places in Lexington. It's just a great place for learning, for getting tutoring, giving tutoring, taking classes. And I was actually a tutor there for a couple of years, tutored in elementary school reading. So I love it. Big ups to the Carnegie Center.
We always need tutors, so if you want to spend an hour a week of your time tutoring someone in math or reading, we're always taking folks.
Yes, that's awesome. I told them I could only do 3rd grade math. That was as high as I could do. But you guys have an amazing event coming up where this gorgeous facility that you all have is going to be transformed. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we're so excited. So this Saturday, we're celebrating Carnegie Classics. This will be our 11th installment of the series where we choose a classic piece of literature. We transform the building as if you were walking on the pages of the book. And this year we chose Philip K. Dick's Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, which is the book that inspired the Blade Runner film series that most people are familiar with.
Awesome. What kind of surprises can people expect?
So many different creative surprises, y'all. We're going to be chock full with them. I can't even begin to describe. One of the ones I'm most excited about is actually our board member, actor, director, and playwright Bo List has rewritten a play and adapted it for a 7-minute performance.
Whoa, that guy, he's been here before. Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
He's all over the place. But he's corralled some great actors, and they're going to perform an empathy test with an actual prop that one of our staff created. So we're really excited.
From the book, the empathy test
from the actual book. Chapter 5, I think. And one of the other great creative surprises we have is Sora Aerial Arts will be doing their fire dancing, and they're awesome, really dancing inside. The fire dancing will be outdoors.
Oh, I got nervous. I was
they're
like,
coming in.
The sprinklers go off. That's the 3rd surprise.
And an art show, an art exhibit, costume contest. We have 2 musicians with guest performers. So, I mean, you can't have a dull moment at the Carnegie Center.
And this is Saturday night.
This is Saturday, 7 to 11.
So I want to ask you something because I've tutored there before. I've seen when you all transform the building. And when I say transform the building, I mean transform the building. Like you go in and it doesn't, like, you got stuff hanging off the ceiling, the walls are different, the floors
we work
are
really
different.
Yeah, the staff, the volunteers, we work probably, I'd say, 2 weeks in a row leading up to the event to make sure that we really create this kind of all jaw-dropping experience for folks as they enter, so that it's not just a regular party. You can't get this anywhere else. I mean, I looked into it. There are no other literary parties like this in Kentucky. So if you want to just have a good night out with your friends and just see how fun reading can be when you can experience it in these ways, we're making it accessible and fun for the community to digest some different, maybe you're not into sci-fi or cyberpunk, but you're still going to have a great time. There's something for everyone.
Definitely. You all do a lot, in addition to the Carnegie Classics, you all do a lot of different types of programming. Can you tell us a little bit about what you all do at the Carnegie Center that we might not know?
Oh my gosh, well, what do we not do? So I would start out with our classes. Definitely check out our website for our seasonal classes in writing, publishing. We offer a series of world language classes for adults. So a lot of French, Spanish, and Italian are our most popular classes. And I'd say register in advance because they book up pretty quickly. We also have foreign language classes for kiddos and lots of classes for them in math, reading. We actually have a math through Dungeons and Dragons class that's really popular. And it's like for middle school students. And then of course our tutoring program that serves kids K through 12, and that's year round. So yeah, we're always looking for tutors and volunteers to help, bring the magic of the Carnegie Center out to the community. A lot of our stuff is free and low cost too, and if not, then we offer scholarships. So you just have to ask.
That's awesome. I actually took French at the Carnegie Center. I took 2 semesters. So, I mean, I can't conjugate, but I know all my body parts. I know streets and things like that.
Parlez-vous français?
No, merci. Not really. Not really. But if you so this, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I'm gonna put it out there. Like if you volunteer, then there's a little discount on the other things.
If you volunteer for a season, you get to take a free class at the Carnegie Center. In fact, any of our volunteers who have been helping us transform the building for this party get to attend the party for free. And I think there are still some volunteer spots if anyone's interested for the Saturday.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And the ages, I mean, this is a wide variety of folks that you appeal to with this, right? I mean, what are the age brackets on that?
For this event, it's 18 plus only, so adult only, because there's open bar and all kinds of other, goodies like that.
Yeah.
But our other programs, it encompasses all ages from birth to 99 plus.
I love it.
So we even have like a writing contest for folks who are, in their older age. I think 65 plus is the Harriet Rose Legacies writing contest.
Cool. That's great. And if folks are interested in not only attending this group or this event this weekend, but also just any other information, where do they need to go?
I would say first check out our website at carnegiecenterlex.org, and also follow us on social media. We have a really active and engaging presence on Instagram and Facebook. You can look us up at Carnegie Center Lex or at Carnegie Center on Facebook.
All right, we'll do right now. Good.
Erica, thank you so much for being here. This was such a fun interview. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I love being here.
All right, everybody, stay with us. Coming up after the break, you don't need to look crazy to get free food. I'll explain.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
I'm Adriel Camiel. With all the divisions in Frankfort, we need representatives who will stand up for everyone. Everyone needs a good paying job. Everyone deserves access to health care. Everyone should feel safe from gun violence. Everyone deserves a world-class public education so that we can compete for jobs of the future. I'm Adriel Camiel, and I approve this message because we need someone who will stand up and fight for everyone, and I'm ready to take on that fight.
Want a flatter, tighter tummy? Then check out new Ab-EX from Sono Bello.
Doctor, after my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me really self-conscious.
It's not your fault. That stubborn fat and excess skin is very difficult to get rid of with diet and exercise alone.
That's exactly why I went to Sono Bello. I really trust their team of experts, and I finally got the flat stomach I had always wanted.
Introducing Ab-EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
Ab-EX is a great alternative to a tummy tuck because that overhang you mentioned becomes flat and tight fast. with minimal downtime.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation now to learn more about AbEX by Sonobello. Call 1-888-507-8988 or go to sonobello.com.
For a limited time only at Johnny Carino's, enjoy our 5 for $15.99 ribeye steak and lasagna meal deal. Juicy, char-grilled ribeye steak, fresh-baked lasagna, choice of your favorite sauce, bottomless salad, our Italian nachos appetizer, and our fresh-baked bread for only $15.99 at Johnny Carino's. We are open at noon on Thanksgiving Day, serving your traditional turkey dinner and all your Italian favorites. Or take your Thanksgiving family feast to go and order from Johnny Carino's Catering for all your holiday gatherings.
Hey, y'all, welcome back to the show. It's time for What in the World is Trending. I've got some good news for you, or maybe bad news if you like tinfoil. You can put your tinfoil hat away this year. Chipotle, which in previous years had given you either some free food or discounted food if you dressed up in foil like their burritos, but they're saying this year you don't even have to go through all that. They're saying today, if you order food through their app, they're going to give you $6 entrees, burritos, taco bowls, salads, things that normally cost $10 to $12. If you get into the app and you're a member of their Chipotle Rewards program, skip the tinfoil. Look at that.
I love it.
That's cool.
Yes.
Yes.
Although the tinfoil sounds kind of fun, though.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
It was so hilarious to me. So growing up, there was a Chipotle by my house, and you would see like a line out the door of people with just like Reynolds just covered. And I was like, is this some sort of weird nightclub? Like, what is it?
They wanted a burrito bowl.
That's right. Sherelle wanted to go over there.
God. All right, well, we like to end every show by highlighting a woman we're talking about. Today's woman we're talking about is Monica Conrad. She's the Director of Parks and Recreation. Let me tell y'all about Parks and Recreation for Lexington Fayette County. So she manages more than 100 parks, ranging from small urban parks to big destination park with hundreds of acres. We're talking about programming, special events, new park initiatives. She oversees all the employees, plus citizens who get out there and do things, especially with our doggos at the dog park. And Monica and her team have been busy. During the month of October, Lexington Parks and Recreation has had 71 events, including the big Thriller Parade and Party that we're gonna have on the weekend. So Monica, we see you. You are busy out there, and you are helping to make everybody's life a little bit more fun. You are a woman worth talking about. Thank you.